What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at a very beginner-friendly drone, and this is from a company called RUKO. It's the F11 Pro 2, and if you're watching this video, you're like me and you're brand new into the drone world, and you kind of want to get used to how to fly one. You kind of want to get used to the in and outs of a drone. The RUKO F11 Pro 2 is the perfect drone for that. I've flown this to get some excellent views of New York City. I've flown this in the countryside of Massachusetts because as someone who is just a little bit nervous about flying this in the New York City area, I didn't really want to lose a drone. I didn't want to be the one to say, hey, have you found my drone on Craigslist? But the F11 Pro 2 is a drone from RUKO that's very easy to figure out. And I would say it only took me my first flight, maybe a good hour to actually get really comfortable with how to fly this thing. What I like about the RUKO is that they do have this handy card pamphlet that you place over the controller that kind of helps you figure out what the controls are until you're more comfortable without it. And I still kind of put this on the top here. I think it's just very useful and it's just very easy to kind of remember what setting is what until you're super comfortable with using it. Before we go ahead and check out some more awesome footage that I got from the drone, and I'll show you the application and what all of that entails. But this is the actual F11 Pro 2 from RUKO. On the front you have a 4K at 30 camera, and it has a 3-axis brushless gimbal as well, so you are able to get all those perfect shots that you need. And once you see this video quality, you are going to be very, very impressed as well. It comes with 2 batteries, guys, and they are capable of fast charge, power delivery 3.0, and RUKO does have a very cool 65-watt charger, so as one battery drains, you can quickly charge up the other one, and this way you can have uninterrupted flight time. Now the battery just plops in the back, just like so. Very quick, very easy, very snappy. Speaking of the battery, guys, they do claim 35 minutes of flight time. In my actual usage, I've gotten anywhere between 20 to 25 minutes. And again, it all depends on a bunch of variables like wind, like how fast you're going, because you do have a fast and a slow mode on this drone. Of course, most of us want to put it on fast mode, so that's just going to eat up just a little bit more battery. But expect about the 25-minute range on each of these batteries, which I actually think is pretty cool, pretty decent. And then here's the controller that you place your smartphone in. As a first-time drone operator, I had a couple questions that I was a little bit concerned about, like what happens if it gets out of range? What happens if my battery's too low? What happens if I just can't find my drone? How am I gonna collect this thing? Well, thankfully, and I have put it to use, it works perfectly.
Return home.
It does have an auto return home feature, so if the battery gets low, it knows how far you are from the drone, and it's going to ensure that it has enough battery life to get back to you. If you lose transmission because you just went a little bit too far, or there's a lot of interference, it's going to automatically come back to you. So the auto return feature is going to ensure that it's almost impossible to lose your drone. Now the one thing that this does not have is obstacle avoidance. So again, you kind of just want to make sure that you don't have a lot of trees and whatnot when you start off with this drone if you're going to rely on that auto return home feature. Now, of course, the more advanced you get, the more comfortable you get with using this drone. You can manually bring it back, but I like auto everything basically because I am a first-time drone person. So guys, I just want to show you my flight time because I think I've gone over just about the basics. If I've forgotten anything, let me know down in the comments below, but as a first-time drone, I don't think I could have gotten a better product than the F11 Pro 2. I just think it's a great beginner product, and I'm really excited to keep using this. It's great for vacations. It does fold up very, very nicely. So if you wanted to fold it up, it does fold up into a very, very small, well, small little drone. And with the included travel case, all you have to do is place it in the box here. And the controller fits inside of here, your extra batteries fit inside of here, all of your cables fit inside of here, and it's just very easy to throw in your backpack. Again, this is a pretty small drone. If we show it to you in the palm of my hand, it actually fits in the palm of my hand here. But enough about it, guys. I think I've gone over the basics once again. Let's go ahead, start this off. I'm going to show you my video quality. If you have any questions, again, let me know down in the comments below. Taking a look at the application, I think it's a very well laid out application. Gives you all of your relevant information. So at the top with that little star icon, it's going to let you know how much interference is around. So if you're in an area of high interference, you might want to kind of move around just so you get the most pleasurable experience. You also get to see your GPS strength as well. There's your battery life for the drone as well as your controller. Now on the left side, you'll have your auto takeoff one key feature. So this is going to be great if you just want to if you just want the drone to automatically lift off for you, and when it returns home, it can automatically land for you as well. You can also open up the little arrow, and that's going to give you more access to some of the more advanced features. So there is GPS follow, which I have not had a chance to test out just yet. You have flight around, which is going to just kind of do a quick circle around an area. Very nice if you wanted to get some scenic shots of a lake or a city or anything like that. Route planning is going to let you kind of choose where you want the drone to go. So kind of check out the different points where you want to go. On the bottom as well, you have your compass, and that's going to let you know where the drone is. Perfect feature. And next to it as well, you have your distance as well as your height. You also have your horizontal speed as well as your vertical speed. So as a beginner drone, again, everything is well laid out. The application is very smooth, works on iOS and Android, and I have tested it on both. So I think, again, this is the perfect beginner drone. I think I couldn't have chose any better personally. I am very excited to keep flying with this. I've flown the drone from Jersey City Heights all the way down to the Hoboken train terminal. So if you guys know where that is, you'll be able to understand the distance. And for those of you that don't, it's about a 1.4 mile distance. And this was on a pretty windy day. And honestly, I think the drone did really well in all the wind. It did come back to me one time as I was flying it because it said it was a little bit too windy and it wanted to ensure that it had to come back home. Again, that auto fly home feature worked perfectly. Video quality is excellent, as you guys can see, and the overall operation is smooth and fluid. It's not a janky operation. It's not a drone that you would pin as a beginner drone because I think it has a lot of advanced features, but as someone who is a beginner, this is the perfect drone, and I highly recommend it for you guys if you're getting into the drone world and you want something that's comfortable to use and something that's easy to figure out and very forgiving if you do happen to make a mistake. I would recommend the F11 Pro 2 here, but I appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will catch you in another video.